Have you ever heard of a capybara? If you ever have the chance to spot one of these chubby, charismatic creatures in the wild, you may be surprised to learn that they are rodents and not guinea pigs. These furry mammals belong to the Cavidae family, which consists of over 100 species of rodents native to South America. They are often referred to as giant guinea pigs due to their physical similarities, although they are much larger than your average domestic pet. They are closely related to guinea pigs and rock cavies, making them a fascinating species to study. With their large size and friendly personalities, capybaras have become increasingly popular as pets in recent years. Pet capybaras are the perfect pet for those who love animals but don't want to deal with the hassle of a high-maintenance pet. These gentle, docile animals make great companions, as they are incredibly tolerant of humans and other pets. They even allow cats and dogs to sit or lie down on their backs without protest. With their friendly personalities and low-maintenance lifestyle, capybaras make great family pets. Although it is illegal to keep capybaras as pets in some states, they are kept by some people who find them to be charming and social animals. Capybaras are the world's largest rodents, weighing up to 140 pounds and measuring up to 4 feet in length. It turns out that an adult capybara can weigh as much as an adult human. This is quite remarkable considering the size difference between the two species. They can live up to 12 years and often far beyond that. The capybara is an unusual rodent that loves water. They rely on water to keep their dry skin moist, so they're typically found near rivers and lakes in marshy areas. They are also known to be proficient swimmers, capable of diving underwater for short periods, holding their breath for up to 5 minutes. They have webbed feet that help them maneuver in water, and their eyes, ears, and noses are placed high on their heads so they can see and breathe while swimming with their heads above the surface. On hot days, these semi-aquatic rodents also enjoy soaking in shallow water to keep cool, a behavior that makes them even more endearing. They have a unique way of sleeping. Not only can they sleep on land, but they can also sleep in water. That's right, capybaras will submerge themselves underwater for a nap, leaving their noses out on the edges of riverbanks so they can breathe. The capybara is one of nature's most social creatures. Typically, a group of capybaras consists of around 10 members. They are known for their tendency to form large groups. However, during the wet season, their numbers can have up to 40 members and even 100 members. They typically consist of one dominant male, several females, and subordinate males, as well as their young. It is very unusual to find a capybara ever traveling alone, as they prefer the safety of being part of a group. In their natural habitat, a single group of capybaras can occupy an area ranging from 5 to 494 acres. This range provides the capybaras with enough space to move around, explore, and find food. Known for their friendly and social nature, they have many interesting behaviors. They have earned the nickname moving chairs due to their relaxed attitude towards animals hopping on for a ride. From birds to rabbits and even monkeys, these large rodents have a remarkable ability to remain chill while providing an excellent mode of transport. It is fascinating to observe the capybara's behavior as it forms new bonds with its environment. They are also known for their friendly nature, and it seems they don't mind sharing the love with other animals. Many cases exist of these gentle giants adopting orphaned or abandoned animals into their groups. Unlike other animals, capybaras engage in monogamous relationships and form strong bonds with their mates. They also display a variety of courtship behaviors such as vocalizations, scent marking, and mutual grooming. This behavior helps them to find suitable mates and ensure the survival of their species. Rather than a traditional courtship, female capybaras signal their interest by submerging themselves in water, inviting males to join them. However, if the male isn't to her liking, she'll simply leave the water as a form of rejection. While dominant males may have an advantage when it comes to attracting mates, subordinate males do not go unrewarded. Female capybaras are in control and can choose when and who they want to mate with, regardless of a male's rank within the group. Female capybaras have one of the longest gestation periods among rodents, at around 5 months. At the end of this period, she typically gives birth to between 1 and 7 pups at once. Capybara pups may be small when they are born, but they grow quickly. They weigh just 2 to 3 pounds at birth and already have teeth, ready for their first meal of solid food. By 16 weeks of age, they are weaned, and by 18 weeks, these little pups have grown to a whopping 88 pounds. Their anatomy is even more interesting. On their snouts, they have a special gland called the murillo, which is larger in males than females. They use these glands to identify each other, mark their territory, and communicate with other capybaras in the area. With this specialized system of communication, capybaras can easily recognize each other and understand what is going on around them. They also have additional glands near their anuses that they use more frequently than other animals do. For capybaras, scent is an important way to communicate and establish territory. They have anal glands that produce a unique odor which they use to mark their environment. The hairs around these glands often become encrusted with crystallizations of their scent, allowing them to leave behind long-lasting markings. These semi-aquatic animals have 2 large front teeth that continually grow throughout their lifetime. Their incisors are exceptionally strong and durable, which is why they can be used for a variety of activities such as digging and scraping. It also makes up for the constant wear and tear of eating tough aquatic plants and grasses. These teeth can reach lengths of over 3 inches and are relatively easy to maintain. This feature is shared among capybaras, mice, squirrels, and porcupines, although they all experience it differently. Capybaras are mainly active during the early morning and late evening, grazing on grasses and other vegetation. When faced with danger, capybaras will switch to a nocturnal lifestyle, which means they stay awake at night and sleep during the day. This helps them remain safe while still being able to eat and socialize in the dark. These gentle giants are herbivores, meaning they only eat plants and can eat up to 6 to 8 pounds of food in a day. Their diet consists of aquatic plants, grasses, barks, tubers, and sugar cane, but they may also eat grains, melons, and squash. Scientists studying giant rodents discovered that they develop personal tastes and will choose certain plants over others. This means that the capybara's diet is more diverse than previously thought, and they can even become picky eaters. This behavior has been observed in the wild, as well as in captivity. Capybaras are truly incredible animals. Not only do they have an interesting way of eating, but they also possess the unique ability to regurgitate their food and chew it again from side to side. This is a great adaptation that helps them break down tough plant materials for easier digestion. Did you know that capybaras eat their own poop? This is called being autocoprophagous, and it is strange behavior for a mammal. This behavior happens in the mornings and helps capybaras re-ingest the products of their internal bacterial fermentation. Not only does their waste contain bacteria that can help break down fiber from the grass they eat, but it also provides important nutrients for other animals in the area. This process allows them to get more nutrients from their food, while also reclaiming water lost through digestion. It's an incredibly efficient system that makes capybaras one of a kind. Just like humans, capybaras are unable to produce their own vitamin C, which means they need to consume enough of it in their diet. Without enough vitamin C, capybaras can get scurvy, a condition that can cause bleeding gums and joint pain. As a result, they need to rely on foods that are high in vitamin C, such as fruits and plants, in order to get the nutrients they need. This makes the capybara's diet quite different from other animals. Capybaras are fascinating animals, and they have some very unique communication abilities. Not only can they make a clicking sound as a contact call, but they also whine, cry, or whistle when they become isolated from the group. In cases of fights or antagonism between individuals, capybaras will even use agonistic calls to express their displeasure. The young capybaras emit sounds almost constantly, making them quite a noisy bunch. From high-pitched squeaks to low-toned grunts and growls, these animals can create quite a symphony of sounds. Scientists have recently discovered that each group of capybaras has its own unique sound frequencies that distinguish them from other groups. This means that the capybaras are able to recognize and identify their own group members by their sound frequencies. This discovery could potentially help us understand more about how animals communicate with each other and why they form social groups. It could also provide insight into how animals use sound to establish and maintain social bonds within their groups. Capybara may seem slow and docile, but they can actually move at remarkable speeds when faced with danger. With so many natural predators stalking them in the wild, capybaras need to be able to flee quickly in order to survive. Fortunately, these animals have developed an impressive ability to accelerate and reach speeds up to 35 kilometers per hour on land. Talk about impressive speed. It's even more amazing when you consider their size. With both large heads and bodies, they can still manage to reach such great speeds. Capybaras are the largest rodents in the world, and they are a favorite meal for many of the jungle's biggest predators. Jaguars, ocelots, pumas, caimans, and anacondas all love to eat capybaras. These animals have powerful jaws that can easily crush through their thick hides and crunch their bones. But despite being a tasty treat for some of the jungle's most feared predators, capybaras still manage to survive in the wild. Another prolific predator of capybaras is humans. They hunt these semi-aquatic rodents for their meat and leather, which is then used for various purposes such as clothing and shoes. Although hunting can be a necessary form of population control, it is important for humans to be mindful of their impact on the capybara population when hunting them. Despite the numerous threats to their habitats, capybaras have managed to survive and even thrive in some areas. Also, thanks to the emergence of commercial ranches, this species is now being managed sustainably. Capybara ranches offer an ecological advantage by creating habitats suitable for the capybara to thrive in. These ranches are also seeing modest interest from those interested in using the meat and hiding from these animals. Additionally, their natural predators have been greatly reduced due to human intervention. As a result, capybaras are able to thrive in areas where they were once scarce. We hope you enjoy the video and find it useful. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all the latest contents we have to offer. Thanks for watching.